You see, you gotta, a lot of people who are getting targeted and community harassed, you have to understand that these people are not real people. They're not real. If you're arguing with your family, it's like they have technology where they are, manipulating time. And this is not our world. I don't come from this world. I believe I came to this world for a purpose. I have a destiny. I feel like a lot of people who are suffering and all that, they have a destiny. These people are not real people. They're NPCs. They're part of the Matrix. Everybody. They think they're human, but they're not. There's also people in my building that they ask weird, like, how's your mom doing? How's your mother? And it's people that would never ask me these things out of nowhere, right? And I don't even know this person like that. And then the next day, my mother faints, almost to a coma. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people using technology. If you're a targeted individual, if they're using a virtual AI to see and predict your timelines. Because how did that neighbor, who I don't really know, how did he know that? He was like, well, how's your mother feeling? Literally. And I found that very weird. And then the next day later, or 2 days later, this never happened. She fainted right in the kitchen. I'd never seen it. I was crying and I was all of that. I was. Because I saw that she was really out of it. So you got to understand that a lot of people here and in your area are using technology. And a lot of people are calling it tainted technology. These people are not real. I do believe in karma, though. I believe in karma big time. And I think they do too. They believe in karma. But I hope you motherfuckers enjoy the show. Because if you participated, if you're watching, as above, so below. Don't think that, you can play both sides. Don't think, because I'm part of a Anunnaki race, which I am. I'm an Olympian race. I'm a Greek god. So what? I didn't create this matrix to be like this. I didn't create I would create better. I don't create immaturity and all that. No. This world needs to be cleansed. All these people didn't create this. These people are really gone. They're not here. They're running on scripts, and then these people are using technology. They think that they're gonna get to the heavens, or they're going this and that. They played my whole family, honey. They did. They manipulate. They manipulate everybody that I see on the internet. Yes, they do. I could be watching people and they manipulate, or they'll tell them something. But it's up to you to use your discernment. It's up to you. Because listen, I'm not the evil one. I don't have this technology. I don't have $1 trillion. Okay? I'm just here as a soul experiencing this human life. You understand? The demons and the devils, you guys like to play one person. It's been here for a while. And I remember, I'm going to tell you something. When I was a kid, I'm going to tell you 2 stories. When I was a kid, there was this lady down this block. There's a supermarket still there. She came up to me. I was about 5 years old. You know what this lady told me? I remember what she looked like. I think she was Argentinian or something. She was like, you're going to be very famous when you grow up. I didn't know what she meant by that. Maybe TV. No. And then I think about it. I'm like, oh, this type of fame. Oh, targeted individual. This was when I was 5 years old. This type of fame, I was in Kifu. It's called Kifu. It's right down the block. It's still there. And she came up to me. She's like, "You're gonna be very famous." And I was 5 years old. She had blonde hair. She had like crystals too. It just looked like, you know, and I think about it as a kid, right? She's like, "You're gonna be very famous." Then another incident happened when I was a kid, right? I think about my past experiences when I was a kid because I've been targeted since birth. Since birth. I had another situation where I was a kid. I used to come home from school and there was other kids, and I always used to eat like calzones when I was a kid. I know it's random, but I used to take all the cheese out of the calzone and eat the cheese and then eat the calzone. And I saw a kid and her mother, and the kid ordered the same thing as me, did the same thing as me, right? You would just eat like a calzone, like regularly, right? She did the same thing. I was like, maybe, how old was I? I was probably like 13 or 12, around there, or 11. I think it was 11. I was coming home from school, and there was a place over here, an Italian place. And I'm like, this is weird, right? I'm thinking, why is this kid doing the same thing I'm doing? It's very odd. It's like I'm the only person, right? When I used to eat like calzones, I used to take out all the cheese because I love cheese, right? I take out all the cheese, everything that's inside the calzone, and I would eat it, right? And then I would eat the outside, the crust part. And the girl was doing the same thing. And I'm like, and I was 11 years old. And then the other incident with the lady in Key Food, that supermarket, that told me when I was like 5, I was 5 years old, she's like, "You're gonna be really, really famous." So a lot of you guys have been watched and surveilled since you were born. They knew who the fuck you were since you were born. Okay? They know who you are. You're not the average person. You're not an NPC. Okay? These are your NPCs. These are all programs. They're all running on programs. All these people are on programs. They're all programs. A lot of haters and programs. But I remember I've been targeted since I was a kid, like 5. But like in this reality, in this dream, like I had dreams when I was a kid. I was being chased by CIA. I did. I like astral projected, and I saw, and they like to get in your way too. Look how much space they have. This is a new thing they do. You see, this is why I like to record. This is also why I can't go out. Now these people, they have all this space, right? What they like to do is they like to bump into me now. Very, very mature. Very mature, the society. But they don't care. They have no self-respect for themselves. If they're doing this, they have no self-respect for themselves. Just because you're doing it to somebody you don't like or you think this, you have no self-respect. Okay? Not at all. Look. They walk real closely, they try to, and they look on their phones, right? And this is what they do. They do this and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." That's a new thing that they're doing now. Yes. This is, they hate themselves, my loves. They hate themselves. It's not me. It's not people who are, no, because they hate themselves. They hate themselves. Part of a program. This is all a program. And the sad thing is they think they're humans. They think they're human beings. They think human beings do this. They think human beings do this. Let me tell you something. You couldn't offer me a way out in this program. I wouldn't take it. I'd rather do what I have to. I'd rather suffer because why? because I believe that whatever is going to happen is going to be good for my soul. It's destiny. A lot of people have destinies. A lot of people have missions. I wouldn't trade it for 50,000, 100 million, a billion. I wouldn't. But a lot of people would. A lot of people would. I wouldn't. Because I'm in this world and I see how it is. And I'm like, there's got to be something good if people are doing this in this world. I'm not from this world. I'm not. It got to be real good where I'm going. And these people are not going. You understand? My soul is my soul. That's for me. My energy, my power, that's for me. Okay? I definitely recommend you read about karma. There's a lot of books about it. A lot of ancient teachings about karma. Okay? Don't expect to play both sides and think that you're gonna be fine. I've been targeted since birth. A lot of people have, though. There's something inside your soul that these people, they don't hate you, they hate themselves. They have no self-respect. They have no dignity. They have nothing. They have nothing. Okay? And I'm remembering these things when I was little. I'm like, interesting. It's not they're jealous, or what can they be jealous of? What can they be jealous of? Of me, of other targeted individuals. How? It's the soul. It's who you are. It's what you are. It's what you are. It's not who you are, it's what you are. And it's what are they? You understand the difference? It's what you are as a soul. A lot of people here are just visiting on this planet, observing. Meanwhile, we got bigger things going on in reality. You understand? Because this is just a dream we're in. You're probably in my dream. But I didn't create this dream to be like this as a Greek Olympian goddess or whatever. I didn't create surveillance. No, that's just been around. That's just been around. Yeah, that's just been around. These people are just here to keep this dream, this matrix, so fucked up because they love that. You know what I'm saying? They love that. Then they get to, once they stalk you, they do this, they get to enjoy their day. They get to enjoy their day and their money, their material things, all that. They're here for who? Who do you think they're here for? It's because what I am. Don't hate the player, hate the fucking game. Because the game is about to get crazy in this dream. I believe my whole family was targeted. My grandmother, all of that. My father. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. They know how to manipulate. They know how to sell people out for money. This is just a material world, guys. Remember that. That's all it is. And there's people that control this material world. Is Athena, the Greek god, controlling the material world? No. If I would make it better. I would take every one of these motherfuckers out that don't belong, that don't have a soul. I would take all these people out. These are what your NPCs do. Look, they have so much time to put a flower. They have so much time. This is all for you, for me. I'm talking to myself. Here, I send this back. You gotta return the karma, right? Return it. Here, I'm gonna put it in this guy's, hold on. You see that? Put it in that bag, honey. That's how you break the matrix. Return that shit. Let him take it. Go ahead, travel off with that, Rose. You saw that? Yes. Remember, it's what you are. They have technology that can, that's since the 50s, the 60s. They have technology. You crazy? But that technology is not going to be there for them when they think it is. Karma. Anyway, that's a lesson, and that's a little recap of my life since I was young. And I put the piece out. I'm like, yes, since I was young, I've been targeted. Stay cosmic, stay authentic, most importantly. Stay authentic.